Samus goes to the fridge to get a glass of milk 3D is the name of this game. KK0 presents. That's just normal in Prime. It always says that. Nice. Oh, I gotta open up the achievement tracker. I forgot about that. Okay. So I haven't played Metroid Prime in a long time. I feel like I always enjoyed the, this is just the regular retail edition of Metroid Prime. I always enjoyed the controls. I think I played the Prime Trilogy at some point, and I was on like a motion control hate train. Like, if you had motion controls at all, I just didn't like it. And I was always kind of used to the... It's weird, but I had the muscle memory for Metroid Prime aiming and movement. So, we'll see if I retain any of that. I say it a lot. I feel like I keep saying it for every fucking game that we play on this stream, but it's probably been over 10 years since I've played this game. Or close to it. I feel like Metroid Prime is a game I had replayed a little bit more recently, but closer to a decade than anything else. The GameCube was my era, man. GameCube, I loved the GameCube. I was wondering whatever happened to my game. What? Samus A 0%. This must be part of the hack. I mean, sure. I don't know. And my brother gave me our original Wii, we think. I have to turn it on to be sure. But he was explaining to me, because he seems to remember better than I do, that our original GameCube stopped working. It was fried or something. Like the power supply died, or the disc reader stopped reading. So we probably just like trashed it or gave it to a used game store or something. I'm assuming that most of the stuff I scan is going to be irrelevant. Remembering the controls here. Okay, so square is jump. That's kind of weird. It says I have 100% frame rate there, even though it looks kind of sketchy. They do need to make more GameCube games. It's funny, do people... I'm trying to understand the way that people look back on GameCube. Like, some people seem nostalgic for it, but it underperformed. It sold poorly. Like, everyone, I think, is aware of that fact now. I think I already... There was 3 challenge indicators in the corner, and I already see one of them's gone. I don't know what the achievements are for. Oops. Didn't lock on. Huh. Is that always a thing? Is that new? Emer. Must not be new. Yeah, people are always talking, hyping the GameCube up, but GameCube failed. Sorry, everyone. I think it probably failed because it wasn't as popular as people remember. Did that kill it? Guess so. Yeah, people always talk about every other Nintendo console being a failure. Jesus. Can't I scan that grass? I can. Scanning more for a completionist sake than anything. No! I scanned it and didn't read it. I could have saved myself seconds of time. Getting like caught up on terrain. The PS2 was powerful. Blasted the GameCube out the water. Nothing seeming too crazy so far as milk goes. I've now missed 2 achievements. I'm not gonna bother looking at what the achievements were. Access to Chozo Ruins West. I remember when I first played this game, I missed like 1 scannable object in the entire playthrough. And it was like save stations or map stations or something, because you would use it and then it would go offline or the log entry would be different. I want to say it was map stations. I got every single thing in the game but a map station, and then I had already got every map station on. Oh, all 3 things are back. Huh. Incoming scan data. Normal seismic activity. I mean, the map isn't changed at all. Like, so far, the map seems the same. Gain the charge beam. It's the first achievement in the list. I don't know where the milk is. I'm really, like... Honestly, I was expecting to start the game at the Space Pirate frigate. And then I was expecting it to be like a map hack. Passageway to Shrine. Can't get through it. I mean, I don't really care about this. I get it. I don't, but it won't go away off of my screen. Health. And so far, I think that this map is the same as regular Primes is. I don't really feel like I'm seeing any differences. I don't know if scanning anything has any point. Eyeball laser, of course. Organic eyeball laser. In the event that I kind of wanted to play like the actual Prime. I mean, I still do. This is already kind of fun. But I want to play the full game of Prime, and when I do, I will actually read the log entries, but because this is a hack, I'm not going to bother. Save station detected. You know, this is how you do lore. Instead of just like, what would they be called? Like log books, the paper on the ground. You know, lore entries. People don't like that shit. That's something, you know, I'll always go back to Outer Wilds. That's something that people are trained against, and so people like will play Outer Wilds and not understand it because they don't realize that video games have trained them to disregard things that you have to read. And that's all that game is just reading. I love paper on the ground. I mean, even I used to read stuff. I remember, like, the audio logs in BioShock 1 annoyed me. Because I was like, these are optional on the ground. They must not be important. Or else they'd make it mandatory. So I just, like, disregarded what a lot of them said. And then I didn't understand the story at the end of the game. Oh, shit. How witch. Come on. I thought that you get the missiles from doing the Hive boss in Prime, not the charge beam. Is that going to be the same? I have Metroid Prime Remastered, but I bought it quite a while ago at this point, and it's still sealed. I haven't opened it. I haven't played it yet. And I think it was specifically because I knew there were going to be achievements coming out for the original Prime, and I wanted to do that before I ended up playing the remaster, because it'd be hard to go back. I've only heard good things about the remaster. Yeah, I know the audio logs in BioShock are supposed to be good. They improperly trained me. It's their fault, not mine. I don't remember this fight being like this. Is this the same? If this is the same, I don't remember it being like this at all. This Hive boss. I'm just spamming. I really thought there was going to be a lot more going on here. Yeah, like I said, I thought it was going to be like a map hack. Missile tank. I think this is the 1.0 version of the game as well. Which, if I've heard, there's speedrun glitches you can do compared to later revisions of the game. Oh yeah, Morph Ball. Pretty sure I have the Morph Ball already. I forgot about it. Wait, no, I don't have the Morph Ball. Yeah, because I think the Morph Ball is the X button. Ooh. Am I not supposed to have that by now? I thought you always had the Morph Ball available to you in Prime. I could reflect how long it's been for me, my understanding of the game. The other thing is the music any different? Can't tell. Go through this door. Maybe the milk's back here. The refrigerator. And this is what I missed when I first played this game. Waiting rather impatiently, I might add, for some milk. Like, how much of the game is this gonna be? Or did I go the wrong way and I wasn't supposed to care about the missiles, and that's, like, it's not a map hack and they just left this part of the game here and I was supposed to go somewhere else? Mind you, I had to patch the game to get this to work. And the fact that the achievements show up kind of tells you that it's working. The achievements wouldn't have shown up. They wouldn't be there on screen at all if this wasn't correct. Because part of me is like, did I mess something up? Ah, they're everywhere. Wow, that actually did a lot of damage. Milk. Wow, that did a lot of damage too. Holy shit. Who knew enemies hurt? Ah, Morph Ball. No. It's a trap. It's a trick. Wow, that's a lot of guys. This feels like this is more enemies than normal. That felt like way more than they normally have you deal with in the original game, but again, my memory's hazy. Okay, yep, I get it. There's a big enemy. Thank you for the dynamic angles. Vulnerable in the rear abdomen. Cranial plating repels frontal attacks. Okay, so missiles don't do anything. Yeah, I swear you were supposed to do this before you get the missile tank. Oh my god. I heard him. That poor guy. Ooh, it's getting windy outside. It's going crazy out there. Ball, please. You unlocked bouncy ball. Oh, super ball. Morph ball bomb. Sandstone. It's so funny that, like, in some ways, I'm just like realizing this a lot lately, that when I was a kid, games would give plenty of hints for like a kid to piece together. Well, you know, anyone, not specifically a kid. Now I have to run back? This is bullshit. They give plenty of hints for people to piece together like what they're supposed to do. Like you can scan that stuff and it says, oh hey, this is sandstone. And then you're supposed to just kind of know anytime you read sandstone that this specific thing is always effective. But like as an adult, I don't need that much of a hint typically. I mean, sometimes I will, of course. But like it's enough of a tell when you just look at it. You kind of get the gist of it. You don't even need to be told. Or maybe that's just game sense as someone who's played games for a long time, maybe not my age. But as a kid, the point being, like, I didn't read that shit. I didn't even bother. And then I'd get stuck and I wouldn't understand why. Like, thank you for giving me all the tools I needed, but I was a kid. I didn't care. You need to do a lot more to make me be paying any attention. Yellow paint. That's true. Yellow paint exists because people of all ages straight up miss stuff all the time. Fountain choked by overgrowth. Oh, excuse me. No missile tank. Which way is which? That loops back around, so I want to go over there. It's weird. I like reading tutorials. You know, I like to understand what the game has to teach me, because I like the game design aspect of, like, ooh, hato. Toxin levels 90%. I like to participate in the tutorial, if only to see how the game designers wove it into the game and like give it like a level of analysis and critique. Like, does this make sense? Did the developers give me all the tools I needed to succeed? Or did they like phone it in? I like thinking about it in that lens, even if it means sometimes I'm not really paying enough attention to what it's actually trying to tell me at that point. Did I not need the morph ball to get here when the morph ball required rockets? So why did they gatekeep me with the need for rockets? Okay, so that's like a spiky gauntlet picture. I feel like I need to remember that. Oh shit, there's a ledge right there. I remember doing this section of the game when my friend first had his GameCube and he like brought it to my house. He was playing Metroid Prime. First time I'd ever seen a GameCube, it was this area of this game. I was like, oh my god, this is insane. We had grown up with PlayStation 1 games. This was like next level graphics and gameplay. Couldn't believe it. Can I just jump this? Depends on how familiar the game is. Yeah, I guess if, like, playing Metaphor... Did I read those tutorials? I'm not sure. I feel like I would skip some of them. Because I know... Oh, this is just Persona. Get this... I don't need to know this. Get off my screen. But at the same time, I do kind of want to read it. Just because... Yeah, again, I'm interested in like how they relay that information. Is that enough for me to know how to play the game? Or do they miss a step? Okay, I think I actually had to go back. I didn't want to. I think I have to go back now for the... Oh no, I can just go down here. Duh. They should have given me a tutorial on how to use my eyeballs. That would have been helpful. Shriek bats. I remember them. Dave Station. Oh cool, I used all my missiles. Like a fool. Ouch. I fought the Shriek bats, so I can't get those missiles that are up on the ceiling. Oh yeah, I mean... Absolutely, if it's... Okay, hold on. Is this supposed to be a glass of milk? Is this symbol supposed to be them showing me a glass of milk? Like they retexture or they repurposed some of the assets in the game and it's literally a glass of milk? I don't know. You tell me. I hear something. Doesn't look like milk to me. Oh my god, I have no missiles, dude. Telling me to hit a weakness, I sleep. Yeah, I think they want me to go back there. The glass of milk symbols are leading me that way. But I am out of missiles. Because I was foolish. The aiming is so funny. Like just difficult enough to use. I like it. I like the skill that it feels like it adds because it's kind of clunky in a way. Wow, the range on that. It's kind of like Monster Hunter using the bow in some of the older games was like a lot harder because it was kind of this like same degree of clunky. Too high up. Oh no, I got some. Nice. Yeah, anytime you read like a tutorial that's like obviously about something you've never heard of or never seen, you know, I read that. But I'm a big, you know, I play like I'm a naive idiot. You know, if the game doesn't teach me how to do something, then I will immediately be like questioning the game, like acting as though I don't know how to do it, even when it's simple. Like, I always keep a mental note if when I turn on the game, especially because games don't come with manuals anymore, Does the game tell you how to move? Will the game ever tell you? And then I always love waiting as long as possible, and then the game says, this is how you turn the camera. Like an hour into the game's tutorial, and it's like, why were you waiting to give me that information? Was I supposed to have been playing without turning the camera until now? That stuff always gets me. It's gonna be so funny if these symbols have just... these are always in the game, and I'm like completely reading into what the fuck it is. There's absolutely nothing different about them. Always in the vanilla game. Like, what is different so far? Is it just the encounters? That's the only thing I could say feels like it has to be different. And the routing. I feel like they've put locks on doors in a different order. To make me go back and forth. I don't feel like there was so much back and forth at the very start. Like, for me to get the... I thought you get the morph ball before you get the missiles originally. But they made me get missiles, then morph ball. Because now I have to go back to that room eventually and morph ball under that hole. People who've played Metroid Prime to death and remember everything are laughing at me right now. Matching symbols within this room must be scanned to gain access. The runic symbol of the claw hand has been activated. Aha. Runic symbol of the finger pointing. What else we got? I see you. A witch. Runic symbol of open palm design. Runic symbol of Adidas logo. Hammer! Hammer! Man, that Mario and Luigi... I haven't played most of those games. I had the original Superstar Saga on Game Boy Advance. And... I couldn't beat the last boss. Funny, I had that issue with, like, Mario games. I couldn't beat the last boss in the Mario RPGs that I did have. And it always stuck with me because I considered myself capable of, like, finishing every game I would play when I was a kid. Charge beam. Nice. But yeah, I couldn't beat the final boss of Superstar Saga. And then I had a friend who had Mario and Luigi Dream Team. And I remember playing that when I'd go to his house, but I'd always have to start over. Or I would just have so little time with the game I couldn't actually, like, ever beat it. Because I wasn't allowed to, like, take the game home with me. It was his game and we were kids. Yeah, I never finished that. And I know there's a bunch of them. I love Mario and Luigi gameplay. You know, the Paper Mario kind of format. I always liked it. It's always fun. Mori played a bit of Superstar Saga on stream too, I think, now that I'm remembering. But yeah, good games. Didn't get to play as much of them as I wanted. Now there's a new one, Brotherhood. Announced, at least. I'm fairly certain that's not actually out. And the art style looks gorgeous. And I want to play it. The sad thing about that series of games is that it basically, I would imagine, is the reason that Paper Mario died. Because they said, oh, well, we don't need two game series that do the exact same thing. And so the Paper Mario, like, gameplay style completely changed. They just got rid of it, and that Paper Mario games are just something completely different now. And most people don't like them. Thousand Year Door, I replayed that with my girlfriend. Well, I say I replayed it. I made her play it. Because I thought, if you're ever going to get into an RPG, like Paper Mario is one of the easiest ones to get into. So I made her play that. I want to say like 2022. So I watched her play that whole thing. And the whole time it made me want to play it because I know that she wasn't like doing any optional content or anything. She was just kind of trying to get through it. And being her first like RPG game, it was kind of tough for her. That was another one. I never beat the final boss of Thousand Year Door, I should have prefaced. Could not beat the final boss of Thousand Year Door when I was a kid. I don't know why. Because watching it back, it doesn't seem like it might... Doesn't seem like it's the hardest fight. But... kid brain, what can I say? But she beat it, and I was able to bear witness to the ending of that game for the first time. But yeah, the whole time it made me want to play it, because I'm such a completionist. I wanted to do all the optional content, but I'm like, the GameCube Retro Achievements is going to come out any day now, I bet. Granted, it took another, like, almost 2 years, but it's finally come, and so I could play it. It might have even been in the double or triple point achievement things, but it's a RPG, so it's going to be a long game. And I played, one of the reasons I wanted to make a YouTube series about the trials and tribulations that it could take to get through... That kind of scared me. To get through games with retro achievements is because of Paper Mario 64. Oh my god. I can't get back up there now unless I get morph ball bombs over here. Hold on, did I not get that achievement? I'm just now noticing in the corner I never got the charge beam achievement. Something fishy going on. Ooh, I got the charge beam, but I didn't get the achievement. Even on the website. Did I accidentally turn on spectator mode or something? I don't think I did. No, it's not on. Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah, Paper Mario. Yeah, every single Paper Mario game has to be some wacky bullshit now. And I think it's just because the Mario and Luigi games took over. Okay, this is... Something is going... Okay, hold on. I swore that when I looked at comments about this game, people were talking about the Space Pirate Frigate. Did I, like, load a save that I have for this game for some reason that's on Talon Overworld, and I'm not supposed to be here? This has nothing to do with the hack. That would be very funny if this whole time I wasn't even playing the hack at all. I was just playing the original game. Yeah, I was like, why is there a save here? But I don't know why I would play this and then save at that point. Because if I did that, that would be years old. And I would think that the hack would count as a different game for the save data. Let's see. This is going to be very funny. If so. I'm not upset if that's the case. But I was like, I'm just playing the original game. Nothing feels different. But yeah, yeah, here we go. Oh my fucking god, that was all a waste of time. Frustrated with Adam's picky tastes, Samus goes to get milk on the Space Pirate Frigate. Dude, what the fuck? Why did I have that save? That's crazy. That's really funny, though. Who knows how long I could have gone before realizing I didn't unlock that achievement. Wow. Open GameCube save folder. Let me look. Does it just save based on the original data of the game? I would have assumed that because you have to patch the game, that it would count as something different. Like when you on RetroAchievements itself, you need like a different game hash. Like it knows that I'm playing the hack compared to the original game on RetroAchievements, but you're telling me my emulator didn't know I was playing a different game. So I had Metroid Prime save data from God knows how long ago, and I just loaded that. I was really milk coping. That is so I'm looking at this runic symbol like, where's the milk come into all this? And it was just in the game already. Like, what the fuck? Holy shit. I gaslit myself, dude. I was not playing the Metroid Milk game this whole time. Jesus Christ. That is so crazy. I was seriously like, how is this a game hack? Like, nothing has changed so far. Okay, come on. Jesus. I was saying about Paper Mario 64, though. That game's retro achievements really made me salty. Ooh, I have the double jump already. Because it had like 6,000 different things that I had to keep track of as I played through the game in order to like min-max the amount of back and forth I had to do and ensure that I didn't have to do a second playthrough, and it just frustrated me. Like it actively ruined how much fun I was having with that game. And I just wanted to make like a point of mentioning that in some respect. Like I wanted people to know you can develop achievements for a game that make it less fun to play, even when the game itself is fine. So that made me think like I gotta start playing these games on a stream or something so that those thoughts can get out there, because it was a crazy time. Like scanning enemies. Like in Metroid Prime, I think that there's a point to scanning everything in the game. I don't remember what it is, but like there's no New Game Plus. So if there's like an achievement, scan 100% of the things in the game. If you spend all your time scanning everything and you miss one thing, you have to go back through the whole game and scan everything again. And that kind of thing sucks. So it's why you could break up the achievements into sections, like scan all of the pirate entries, scan all of the blank entries. And then if someone does miss like one thing, at least they don't have to like do everything again, depending. Just a little wiggle room. I did not find the milk yet. What's up, Drem? Ooh, did you change your name? Press and hold to charge. Release the fire. Nope, I need the charge beam now. You wouldn't believe the silliness that I just went through. Not only have we not found the milk, we only just started looking for the milk. What was it? 60 seconds ago? Nice new name. Rebranding. Oh, okay, so now it's getting interesting because they want me to find the charge beam. Oh, I do have the morph ball. I do have morph ball bombs. Wowzers, you got the charge beam. That was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. Is the ball different? Is that because I have the bombs? Or am I gaslighting myself again? No one called me memory, and some stuttered on saying Drem memory. I mean, yeah, when you're not familiar with the Battle Network, like slang and shortening of words, I guess some people could maybe miss a step in understanding like the pronunciation or like what it means, but more so like how to properly say it. I respect it either way. Completely random tangent, but it's just something I think you would be interested in, Drem. I got the Battle Network 1 soundtrack on vinyl just as a gift very, very recently. Very cool. Just totally unexpected. There was nothing leading up to it. Just Battle Network vinyl. Looks cool. I didn't even know that they had those game soundtracks on vinyl records, but we like it. I know that Rockman Dash has vinyl records. I don't have a record player, but yeah, I'd love to give it a listen eventually. I need to get a hold of a record player somehow, just to give it a listen. It'd be cool. Fire missiles. Do I have missiles? You can scan through walls. I do have missiles. And I got my double jump. I'm still like reeling from what this stream has been so far. Oh my god, Parasite Larvar. Yeah, I always remember the Legends one for being like, is bespoke correct to say? It just looks like so different and interesting compared to what you'd expect. It's not just like the game artwork. We dig it, we're into that. Once again, scanning when I'm not sure if there's a point. But we'll do it anyway. I wonder if the other... Like, I imagine Rockman Dash 2 has... Ooh, this guy's tanky, Jesus. I imagine Dash 2 has vinyl as well, but I don't know if the other network games would. I was surprised any of them did. And honestly, I don't feel like the OST between each of the network games like changes dramatically. They kind of use the same motif for, and it's the GBA sound font. It doesn't really change between any of the 6 games, I'd say, like dramatically. Obtain the plasma beam is the next achievement. He's straight up gonna give me the plasma beam here on the space pirate frigate. And Samus is gonna lose them all when Ridley comes blasting her. Kind of a BS way for her to lose her powers, huh? Doesn't she just get like EMP'd by Ridley? Whoa. Energy tank. You unlocked... You got the milk. Attempting leaderboard, skimmed milk delivery. How fast can you grab the milk while collecting only important items? That's the milk? Is the energy? What? I'm confused. I don't know if there's a scan for everything. I'm just doing it in case. I've already probably missed stuff. I don't feel like there will be. Like, I didn't scan that door and I'm not gonna bother. I don't think there's gonna be an achievement for that, but... I just like to do it. It's one of those habitual things. Like, I also have a bad habit I think I've mentioned it before in like Zelda games. I feel like I have to pick up rupees and cut grass even when I'm capped out. There's no way they want me to go backwards now, right? There's a save station up there, and there's a door. There's a door in that room, too, I haven't been through. Did I miss something? There is a door there. Doesn't look like I can go down there exactly, though. Yeah, there's a wall there. No 3D milk bottle. Kinda BS. You must be talking about the full Metroid Prime, right? Like, you're not talking Metroid Milk 3D. What the hell is all that noise? Yeah, I was just saying earlier when I played the original Prime, I missed a map station. Was the one thing that I missed in the whole game. But yeah, I'm sure there's stuff here on the frigate that you could miss permanently, and then you'd be screwed the rest of the game. And I'm sure we'll do a bingo for Metroid Prime when I get around to playing like the actual game and not this, you know, not the milk game, but I'm sure scan 100% of things will be an achievement, even though I was just railing against that sort of design. Hey, look, the milk is back. You got the milk. Now bring it back to the ship. Okay, so I am supposed to just turn around. Okay. Is that wall just like... So I'm guessing that this is just the hack creator's way of blocking me off from the rest of the room. Like, the map is showing me the base game's version of the room, the fridge. But in order to prevent me from going further, he just, like, stuck this gigantic version of... This is like a box or something, I bet. He just, like, placed that there and made it massive so that I can't get past it. Got it. Yeah, you gotta put the milk in the fridge. I was getting confused there for a second, because I'm like, there's doors on the map. But I'm assuming he just didn't edit the map at all. And in fact, I'm assuming these rooms are the same too. The only thing the hack creator really edited was maybe like enemy and item placement. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I didn't mean to activate that. The game clearly didn't want you to like go backwards here because the elevator starts at the bottom. There could be a Metroid Prime ROM hack out there like that. I wouldn't put it past fans of the game. I don't know of its existence. I only found this because it's an easy one for achievements, from what I heard. You know, the one big thing you gotta keep in mind when you do a game for achievements is you have to be playing the correct game, or you have to be playing the game correctly. You know, when you don't do that, you get off to a bad start. That's a tip from me, a very wise gamer. Awesome, I somehow activated the elevator again as I was walking away from it. So I'll be going back down now. It's pretty cool. Getting me kind of dizzy looking at it like that. Did I ever go over here? I feel like this is something before. Yeah, this is the map room. Whoa, it's the plasma beam. Wowzers, you found the plasma beam here for some reason. How do I change it? Oh yeah, C-stick. There's no ammo in this game, right? I think that's a Prime 2 thing, is you need ammo for the different guns. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I was playing. Wowzers, a map. Now, how fast can you grab the milk while collecting everything? So before I had collected the bare minimum, and now I've collected the bare maximum. Interesting. So I'm gonna have to run through this hack again, I think, and I did just have the minimum unlocked there for a second, but now in some ways I messed up and grabbed everything on the way out. Is this gonna be the whole thing? Finish the game and deliver Adam his desired milk. This is gonna be the whole hack, I think. It's just, now I just leave. Yeah, we don't discuss what happened earlier. I should probably leave it into the VOD though, just because it's gonna be very funny. My ship. Destroy it. Are you happy, Adam? It's Samus holding like a glass of chocolate milk, is the icon. After Samus got onto her ship with the milk, she immediately uplinked Adam. Alright, Adam, I got your chocolate milk. What? He replied, waking from his state of hibernation. Samus, you didn't need to go that far. I literally just said I preferred chocolate milk. I was totally fine with what you got me before. Well, okay, I overdid it, Samus said. But hey, you woke me up at 2 a.m. only for me to get knocked out for like an hour after that. So would you think I'd be able to interpret your remark properly? Wow, the lore goes hard. I was having fun with the original game. I was just like, absorbed. Clearly I want to play Metroid Prime. I suppose you're right, Adam said. Think I'll be more in the mood for this chocolate milk tomorrow. Thanks anyways, I guess. The end for now. Samus goes to the fridge to get a glass of milk 3D. Collect the milk in ball form and roll back to the ship. Rolling Milk Star. I feel like that's a Katamari reference. It might not be, I could be reading into that. Metroid Prime hack by KK0. Thank you, KK0. I'm sorry I played your game wrong at first. Stuff used to make this Prime World editor to produce the hack: Blender, creating the title, Paint.net to edit the title, Shotcut for FMBs, and AVTHP for converting them into the game. Yeah, I love Prime 1. This much is clear from how I played the game wrong. But let's see. Collect the milk in ball form and roll back to the ship. Finish the game without jumping. Finish the game and deliver Adam his desired milk without taking damage. Finish the game with minimal upgrades. Finish the game within 6 minutes. Okay. I mean, that sounds pretty simple. Check out the first 2 hacks in this series of Metroid Fusion and Metroid 2 respectively if you haven't already. Yeah, I was gonna say that the Samus Gets Some Milk series is one that I've been seeing around for a long time. I just always see those hacks for some reason, and I'm like, what the fuck is Samus Gets Some Milk? Have a good day. I mean, let's be real. Clearly I overestimated what the scope of this was. Because that was... I spent like twice as much time playing Prime 1 thinking I was in the hack than I did playing the hack. What was that? I'm... Mission final. Wow, I beat the game. Like, I can't I can't believe it. How did I do that? Why did I do that? Nep, why did I do that? We're keeping that in. We're keeping all that in. People want to see the 10-minute long game. You're going to have to get through half an hour of unrelated nonsense first. Okay. So don't jump, don't take damage. You saw save and just needed to load it. Nope. I wanted to delete it. I don't think there's a way to get out of the game now. Wait, can I just go in now? Can I just start from here? Okay, the achievements are available. Don't jump. I thought the save was part of the hack. I thought I had to load the save for the hack to work, honestly. That's what's strange. Oh, I already fucked up. I thought I had the jump there. I bet using Morph Ball. You know what? I should just start over. Can I blow myself up? Damn. For some reason I was thinking, there's no way I'll be able to get out of here without jumping. It won't start the timer until I get the milk is what I thought, because the achievement is like called milk doesn't like jumping. Not correct. Should have been obvious from the fact that the challenge indicator was already on the screen. I'm imagining Drem saying you jumped is like that. Oh man, what's his name even? Thinking of meme. Save some milk for me. Will do, Nep. Good luck out there. Leonardo DiCaprio, is that his name? There's that meme of him like sitting in the chair and he's like snapping his fingers and pointing. It's like, I gotcha. That's what I imagine. That's how I imagine you, Drem, pointing out my mistake. Okay, so you do have to Morph Ball bomb jump. I mean, other than maybe the speed run, this shouldn't be too bad, right? Or not getting hit could be an issue. Huh? Door open, please. We get the charge beam. Wowzers, you got the charge beam. Oh, I took damage. Oh no, I didn't actually. That was just a screen effect. Let's go. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get the milk to Adam. Okay, now I took damage. That sucks. Now I don't care, I'm in speedrun mode. That guy's tanky as hell. Thank God they gave me a ton of missiles to start with. When I'm not speedrunning, it should be simple to just like ignore them. Sorry, not ignore them, but I can be careful. I can jump, and I can dash sideways, and I can shoot a bazillion missiles at them, probably. Yes. Huh? Oh. I might not make the speed run. You have like bare minimum amount of time. It took me a little over 3 minutes to even get there. Easy game? Is the morph ball faster or not? I feel feels kind of fast, but I don't actually know. Go, Samus, go! I'll be real, this hack is actually like so much shorter than I thought it was gonna be. Because I'm like, how long will this stream be? Upwards of like a couple hours, I thought Samus Gets Some Milk could take. I guess it will at the end, but only because I wasted a bunch of time. Wow, I can take damage from that stuff? It's gonna be annoying. Guess I won't be in Morph Ball and I can take my time later, but... Damageless is so irritating. It's because every time you, like, make a tiny little mistake, you gotta do everything over again. And it's not like I can pause the game and hit retry. I have to, like, quit the game and start the save over and watch that opening scene. Easy game. Yeah, that felt way, 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 way faster with the Morph Ball. Yeah, the, Samus's options for avoiding damage are pretty meager. Alright. It doesn't appear that I can skip this. So I'm going to reset the emulator instead. The achievement tracker should update in about 10 seconds. Okay. Finish the game and wait, why does it say 12 out of 15? Oh no, that's points. I was looking at it wrong. Jeez. My head is not like screwed on today, clearly. Every stream that I do on a day that I had therapy in the morning, I'd like do something so stupid. Like that day where I just forgot to record like 6 hours of footage, that was the day I had therapy, I'm pretty sure. Like, or when I played like part of Resident Evil 4 and I was in spectator mode, so I had to just start over because the achievements weren't gonna count. Now I'm staring at points and I'm like 12 out of 15 points. I must have 3 more achievements, but the tracker wouldn't let me switch because I'm looking at the wrong thing. There's only 1 achievement left. Just don't take damage. Oh man. And that's definitely not the biggest mistake I've made today with this game. Thankfully, this was a short one. Easy 2 points for my GameCube launch event challenge. Weehaw. I'll take it a little slower here. Try my best not to get hit this time. Seems like the stage hazards are more lethal than the enemies. And I can get that other beam now, I guess, too, if I want. Do I actually have to scan this? Okay, give myself a little charge beam. Yeah, the turrets didn't seem crazy dangerous, because I start with a bunch of missiles and I can just blast them with those. Is that lightning that I'm worried about more than anything. I feel like he just put the plasma beam here just for like a laugh. Like there's no way that this is that much stronger than the charge beam on enemies here, right? I don't even know the difference in power between the beams and the base game. I'll use it. There's no way it's worse. Fire. Eclectricity. Was there more on the other end? No? Okay. Oh, shoot. There's a dying man right there. I didn't see him. There's a turret around this corner. There's only like 2 turrets in this whole pack. Okay, 3. I forgot about that one. Whoa, I like one-shot him. Interesting. Maybe this thing is actually busted for this, you know, baby mode. Speed, yeah, could be. Just feels like they wanted to be kind of silly and give you something you definitely wouldn't normally have access to. That should be it. I should only have to worry about dealing with, like, the little stage hazards on the way back. Yeah, exactly. The strongest beam. I always get Metroid Prime 1 and 2 stuff mixed up, just because it's been so long since I played either of them. I keep thinking of, like, the Annihilator beam being, like, the best one. I think that's Prime 2. If I remember correctly. I know I can use the ball to go back faster, as evidenced from before. No, god damn it, I did it again. But I want to be able to take it slightly slower, because I'd rather be careful than have to redo everything again. I hear enemies fighting. Lightning room. I gotta be careful. I can't really see it that well. fire. That probably hurts. Annihilators in 2. I'm glad that my memory didn't totally fail me. Just kind of. There's like enemies there, I see them. That's what hit me last time. I walked into them. I thought I walked into like fire or something, but it was little guys nibbling on those corpses. Alright, well. Simple enough. Let me out. I'm trying to watch my toes. I'm sick of watching my toes all the time. You've been playing Metroid stuff like semi-recently, haven't you, Drum? I mean, you got to play Metroid Prime 1 for the first ever time, like, kind of recently, like a year ago, maybe, or maybe 2 years ago. GG's, thank you very much. Hard game. You can end my recording of that one. That was a simple... I'm gonna have to make like a compilation video for these games that are really short and mash them together. Yeah, that was way, way, way shorter than I expected. The very first Metroid was Super Metroid 2 to 3 years ago. That's kind of wild to me. You only started Prime this year? And only 5 months ago? That's crazy. I hope someday you'll find it in your heart to play Metroid Prime Samus Goes to the Fridge to get a glass of milk 3D. It's an important part of Samus's journey. So you've played Prime 1 and 2.